Listen, let's just do a test.
Just run.
Alright, kids, welcome to another episode of Nerds for Something. I am Rod.
I'm Kay.
And I am your father.
And we are here and we're talking all things nerdy. We've got some... We're going to do a little bit of a tribute to like James Earl Jones. We've got also some Oz Comic Con coming up this weekend, which I'll be there filming content and saying hello to people. So if you see me, just come and say g'day. I'll be there with Dylan. Yes, it will be interesting to say the least. We've got some other things to talk about. Scott's got news about Space Marine 2. He sent me, you know what, the videos you've sent, I'm actually going to...
Yeah, no, it's good value.
Put up. It's cool. I've never seen anybody write a Carnifex before, and I'm just like, yeah.
First time for me, too.
Absolutely hectic. But yes, we're welcoming Kay back. Kay has not been here for so long.
I know. I've been on hiatus.
She's been on hiatus. She's been law dogging.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lord. Absolutely law dogging. So, actually, do you want me to move the camera so it sits the front of your face? Or, because I'm like looking at the side of your head?
That's my best side.
Okay.
I don't have this side.
Apparently, Ariana Grande's best side is her left side.
I'll follow that away with the rest of the useless information that lives rent free in my head.
Good to know. Good to know. Look, to be honest, I'm surprisingly photogenic.
This is true.
I had a haircut and a shave, and I look very well on camera at the moment. Which I don't mind at all. Just saying.
Mugshot.
That's why you are a front man.
That and I talk good.
I speak a real good English.
That's it. And we're just going to be like, things are going to pop up.
Wow.
We'll get to that a bit later.
Okay.
Yeah.
But first, yes, last week, I believe, over the weekend, we lost a legend. We lost the voice of Star Wars. And
Thulsa Doom.
So many other iconic characters like Mufasa. When I heard the news, I was at work. My wife Kelly rang me, and she goes, "Babe, I just got to tell you, James Earl Jones passed away." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And she goes, "I work in a warehouse, just so I don't have access to my phone all the time." She's like, "He's passed away." So I'm like, at my morning tea, I went and had a look, and I'm like, "Oh my god!" And I said, "Well, you know what that means, doesn't it?" She goes, "No, what?" And I said, "We're watching Star Wars tonight." She went, "Shit." But no, we didn't end up watching... Actually, it was last Tuesday. We didn't end up watching Star Wars. Instead, I watched Conan.
Yeah, that's my new movie of choice.
Yeah, I watched Conan the Barbarian with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And yeah, it was just watching James Earl Jones. I don't know, just like, because his character was meant to be able to like see the people's souls and do all that type. Like, the way his eyes just fixated on people and just, It was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
I couldn't picture anybody else playing that role.
No, not at all. Neither could I. So, and I'm just like...
What would you do if it was a reboot?
They did. With freaking
Momoa.
Jason Momoa.
That didn't sell well.
No, but they had Invader Zim. Or Kala Zim. Again, he was a good bad guy too. That's the dude, Avatar.
Yeah.
Old mate from Avatar, who, likes to kill all the Pandorans. So...
Not Kansas anymore.
But they did reboot it, and they did do... I mean, that... I will say, when you look at the classic story, False of Doom, Conan the Barbarian, that is like the book type thing. Momoa's one, which is good in its own right, don't get me wrong, but that is, you know what that reminded me? That reminded me of Conan the Adventurer, the cartoons and the comic books.
Yeah.
You know what? He was a pirate and went around freeing slaves, but they didn't have the naked women in there.
More next generation.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, that's similar concept, but that's what it reminded me of. But we get off track anyway. James Earl Jones. It was a sad passing. Kelly wanted to watch Lion King. I got a little emotional because we were watching The Lion King the other night with Brody, and it's just when he goes, everything, remember. Yeah, and he's just like, and then I watched Star Wars last night, and what did I watch? Return of the Jedi, and it was just like, your feelings betray you. There is another. You have a sister. Perhaps she. Well, yeah, like, and it was just like, nah, man, that's just like such an iconic voice.
It was one of the things that killed me about Christian Hayden's voice replacing him. I'm like, no, don't like it.
And I'll be honest with it. They gave it They gave it a go. They modulated it, got it close, but is that bit in Revenge of the Sith where he's no, but I buy that because that's when he first is in the and he hasn't
settling in.
He's breaking the armor in.
All the robotics haven't.
That's what I'm
worn
saying.
in yet.
Exactly right.
Hasn't got that resonant tone.
Yeah, the modulator hasn't sunk into the throat properly, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm saying. But like, you buy that, you know what I mean? But I'm glad they went back to James Earl Jones. I believe he did say, or he wrote down or whatever, and said they can have the rights to AI modulate his voice for any future Darth Vader. I believe so. I'm just one man on the internet. Please don't come after me.
Unlike what's happening with Peter Cushing. You seen that?
Yeah.
So they used his likeness in Rogue One. And it was a full digital remap. And now a production company that's run by his friend or something.
Well, yeah, the estate
is now suing them 4 years after it.
Oh, longer than that.
Yeah. So
yeah.
But can't use his likeness to us millions. So
has he been contracted there?
It's still also new. The details are a bit meh.
Yeah.
Apparently there was supposed to be permission given by this production company to anyone that used his likeness. And they went to dismiss the case, but the judge has seen enough to let the case proceed. So we just have to wait now. Once it hits court.
It would be interesting if it was in.
Look, it's gonna. Yeah, it'll be very interesting because this is going to be a thing that's going to be happening all the time now. Like the technology's caught up to the point now where you can steal someone's face and use it in a movie.
Yeah,
and
they've proven that they can do that with day actors and extras.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you have a written contract to state that you can use it for X, Y, Z?
Probably yes, but Peter Cushing died before the
AI revolution.
Yeah, Tarkin passed away long before he died on the Death Star. Remember, all those years ago. I had friends on that Death Star.
But if you have archival material, would be very difficult to argue that you can't use it.
Yeah, still.
But it's like royalties, though. That's the thing.
Unless it's something mistake.
Like, if you've got a song, or like, look at the Winnie the Pooh thing. Once they hit public domain, you got all these crappy horror movies.
But it goes through an estate.
Mickey Mouse. The minute that 100 years was up, the minute they said 100 years of Disney, 100 years, that becomes public domain, and all of a sudden we've got Rob Zombie's Steamboat Willie, which
Well, actually,
I'm not mad at.
No, man.
they
I'm going to
actually
give these a shot.
they want to change the icon of Mickey Mouse to a dragon.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they no longer want to use Mickey Mouse as the iconic caricature for Disney.
Yeah.
They've created another icon as a replacement.
Okay. So they're not just like using like, was it Peter and the Dragon or whatever it is?
Oh, Pete's Dragon?
Pete's
No,
Dragon?
it's not.
Elliot?
Yeah, they've created.
A brand new one?
Mm,
Okay.
Is this up on the interwebs anywhere?
yeah.
Check that out.
I'm going to have to check this out.
People are on our people about it.
Oh, look,
Oh, of
yeah,
course.
it's Disney, man.
Yeah.
You change anything. Just look at some of the recasts that have happened recently.
Listen, man. Look, we don't want to get demonetized. Not that we make any money on it. But there has been a lot going on in the Star Wars fandom over the last couple of weeks.
What's the acolyte? Is there longer?
Whoa! you cannot say that word. You cannot utter that word. But yes.
Where's my band hammer?
Exactly right. This is my band hammer. Yeah. So moving on. So we were, yes, James Earl Jones, 1 in a million. Luckily, he has a body of work that will never be forgotten, and he has voiced and portrayed some of the most iconic characters in pop culture history.
Oh.
When you look at it, like,
I always assumed you had sex with your bathers. I know I do.
do you know?
Oh, I broke him.
I was not expecting that one. Of all the lines that you could have brought up, I was not expecting that one.
Man has such a...
I've been pretty spot on with my measurements lately, so the helmets are quite snug fitting.
So I couldn't get that one on, so... like, I have a half on. My head does fit in there.
It does fit in there. But we'll be going with some 3D printing stuff later. Right now we're going to do some Oz Comic Con stuff.
Yeah, no, I want to talk about this because I can't go.
Yeah. I'll be there with Dylan, my nephew, and one of our little con buddies. I'll show you. I've done his Helldiver's helmet inside for Liberty. But he wants to do and this is good, he wants to do the costume properly, so he goes, because he doesn't work weekends anymore, so he's like, now I can do stuff properly. I want to take my time and get it done right. And I'm like, done! Okay, so we're not prepping for a...
Like last
Space
time.
Marine costume in 3 minutes.
Wait,
You have 4 Tuesdays and a Wednesday
Yeah. This is your mission
to get it done
choose to accept
by
it.
this Saturday. But like Oz Comic Con looks good. There's a great lineup. Brenton Thwaites, who is Dick Grayson from Teen Titans, the live action, which I quite like. Brian Beacock, who's a voice actor from Digimon and various other shows. Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moff Gideon himself.
Bring him some fried chicken.
We'll bring him whatever he likes.
As long as it's not an exploding wheelchair, you're all good.
Yeah. John Barrowman. He is always fun. He's just out and out awesome. Then we have another voice actor, Layla Berzins. I don't know many of those characters that she has voiced, but then again, I've probably watched those shows at some point. Tegan Croft, who plays Raven on the live action Teen Titans. Patricia Tallman, who is from Star Trek. I don't know which one, but she's from a Star Trek.
Yep.
Which came first, Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Trek.
Star Trek did come first.
Yet Star Wars supersedes it.
Well, no, not necessarily. So you look at Gene Roddenberry's Star Wars. Here, we're going off track here, kids, and this is where the nerd parts of it come in. So, and again, I'm just one dude on the internet. Come after me if you like. I don't care. I have thick skin. I have very thick skin. Star Trek came first, which proved that sci-fi was a genre that was palatable for an audience.
For the masses. Yeah.
For the masses. Then we get Star Wars, which opens it up into a movie setting, and we get the space opera, which then I believe after that we get War of the Worlds. Flash Gordon. And the Cosmic Cheerleader. No! Wrong one.
Flash Gordon.
That's Flash Gordon. Then we get Flash, which opens up like you get your Flash Gordons, your Buck Rogers in the 27th and a half century.
Battlestar
Galactica. Star Wars kind of opened it up as, this will work on the big screen.
And we can make a metric butt ton of money selling merch.
Yes.
That was the first big movie that made more selling merch than it did actually at the box office. Like Star Wars toys became the bomb. Everyone had to have them.
And if you go into my room here, I have several different Star Wars toys, as well as Generation 1 of all the pop vinyls, bar 2. Yes. We also have some cosplay and creator guests here at Oz Comic Con as well. Just Z Cosplay, which we spoke to last year. I'm going to go and speak to her again this year. I have actually been following her. She's like an ambassador for Oz Comic Con. She's actually been, I believe she lives in Adelaide.
Yeah.
But like every time you see her, she's on a plane going to another convention around the world, around Australia, and I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. Ryleep, who's a Sydney cosplayer. Samir Tikka Masala. It's an interesting name. I've looked at some of his work. His foam smithing skills are like really, I'm gonna have a chat to him. Bad Cat Bad. Strayed Cos. Sunny Selena. Teonia. Oh, Thor of Oz. And that means the Accountables will be there as well. I hope so. And then you've got your comic and author guests as well. So, Alan Baxter, who's going to Sydney. He's the author of Blood Covenant. Alex Trebesky, who worked on Phantom. Ben Brady, who's done work with Elektra. Christoph Bogas, who's worked on Rick and Morty. He probably has worked at some point with Dean Rankin as well. Who knows? He's worked with Rick and Morty.
I'm just going to interject something here.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty anime.
Yes.
Oh my word.
Have you seen it?
I can't watch it.
Why?
It's not doing it for me.
Really?
Massive Rick and Morty fan.
Yes.
Massive anime fan.
Yes.
I thought I was going to be having wet dreams, but no.
Stale.
No.
Still dreams.
No, crossing the streams. Should remain separate. I get it.
The
Do I like it?
Okay.
I can't even bring myself to get past the second episode.
Wow. Okay, I haven't watched the
I
anime.
didn't even know there was an anime version of it.
I knew, but I did not know.
Yeah, no, it doesn't do it for me.
All right. Well, okay then. And many, many other fun authors and artists that will be there as well. There's heaps. So that's just a bit of what's going on at Oz Comic Con now. I will be there, not in full, as I have vowed from our last two conventions. Just the funny shirts we made up made so much more of an impact. So, pardon me. I have decided to do something a little different. Now, I've got some oversized baseball jerseys, which we're going to do up so people can see what we look like and do up our thing. But here, I found this on Thingiverse, I believe. Thingiverse. It's 3D printed, and it's a DIY chest burster with mechanism. Now, it's all 3D printed, so I'll have a belt attached to my chest, like so, have like an undershirt, and then a string that will burst this from my chest. So I'll have like an overshirt over the top. So it'll come, let me.
What, every 30 seconds?
Faster.
Yeah, well, I don't know how well the mechanism's going to hold, but anyway. But yeah, so and all it'll be is a piece of string and elastic band, and I will have my very own chest burster. And actually, the thing I've got to go shopping for is a belt, because I only own one belt, and that's cable tied together at the moment. So I've got to get a belt so I can put it around my chest and put it through there.
You can't do cable ties?
No, dude, that's a lot of cable ties.
Too many cable ties. Too deep.
That's too.
They won't poke in weird places.
Wow, you're like.
Why do you think but no?
For a lawyer, you got some weird kinks, man. Weird kinks. Yeah, sure. Let's just get the chloroform involved as well. And a brown sock. Which
Safe word is cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Holy crap! I was at the shops the other day. Like this, we're in Australia, by the way. If you're watching this, I was at the shops the other day. Parramatta. There's a Cinnabon.
Really?
Yes. There's down the bottom of the food court, where that little pastry shop used to be. Yeah. It's a Cinnabon now. Could not believe it. Walked past it, went, what the? Oh, thank you.
Need to sample some of that.
Yeah, I think we'll be going there. We'll be going there soon. Oh, actually, we'll be going there next week. Yeah, because we will be after Oz Comic Con. We'll also have some content coming out from Zero Latency with the new Space Marines VR.
Yes. Very much looking forward to that.
Yes. So that is on the 25th. So we'll be doing some videos.
That's a Parramatta.
That's a Parramatta.
Ah. Okay. I didn't realise it was on a Parramatta.
Yeah, man. It's a 5-minute walk from Westfield.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. That
so
makes it a lot easier.
So it actually, the Space Marine ones debut on the 25th, and we've got stuff on the 25th. We've pre-booked it, so we also get Brother challenge coins, limited edition challenge coin, as part of the pre-order thing. So we'll be there next Wednesday night, and we will do some videos, and I will see if we can bring up our credentials enough. I'll contact maybe the Zero Latency people through the week and see if we can do some bits and pieces, or if they can film some stuff for us while we're
purging heretics.
Yeah, purging many Xenos heretics. Now, Space Marine 2 is a game that has been out for a little while, and our very own Scott has been playing said game. I, as an avid 3D printer, have gone on to Nico Industries, who I have a subscription to, and I've downloaded. He's been kind enough to make up some of the helmets from Space Marine 2. So I've actually got this one, which I've finished. This is the Vanguard helmet. I've just got the 2 respirator parts in there. On the printer at the moment, we've actually got the heavy artillery, brother.
Devastator Marine.
The Devastator Marine. And also I have printed out just a generic helmet as well. Warhammer 40k at least was like there was like the original thing that got me into 3D printing to start with, and that was basically because we were looking for options to make our own crazy terrain and temples that wasn't going to take us
several thousand
dollars and hours in carving out little bits of foam either. So and that was like, it was almost 20 years ago, man. What were we in? When did I get my first 3D? I think 2010. So I've been 3D printing for like almost 15 years. And back then, like, the technology for a home printer was, I paid $1,000 for a tiny. It was the UP Mini. So if anybody knows the UP Mini or when that came out, let me know in the comments down below. Wait, do we have comments we have comments turned on? Of course we do. Who am I kidding? I don't know. Anyway, we'll edit that out. Not really. I don't do much editing. I leave everything in, chop it all up, and then make shorts. Yes. So Space Marine 2.
Yeah, fantastic. I've been waiting 10 years for this game. The first one got me seriously addicted. I've been a Warhammer nerd since I was 12.
Yeah.
Like, Warhammer 40,000, like, I've been playing it since I was 12.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you imagine how excited I was when they brought the first one out. I played that to death. And I am not a PvP player. I hate PvP. Except in the original Space Marine.
Did we play that?
Yeah.
I played that online with you, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I ended up with the sniper rifle, just covering your back as you jumped in on your
the assault class
with your jetpack.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I got the early access to it, and I have not been disappointed.
Now, for those who don't know, Scott has shared some videos with me through our private chats. I'm going to see if I can get them off my phone and put them up so you can see like some of the gameplay.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's one of him riding. I believe he's shooting it in the head, Starship Trooper style. Riding a Carnifex.
Popped it a couple of times.
Ripped
an arm off.
Yeah. So some of the stuff I've seen is just absolutely.
Some of the
crazy.
set pieces in the game are insane.
Yeah.
There's
beautiful detail.
You're walking through a corridor, you drop a force field, and you hear something. It's like, "What's that, brother?" And you see me looking around. Next thing you know, a Hellbrute and a Dreadnought burst through the wall. Oh. I'm like, "Hello." Dreadnought smacks the Hellbrute around a little bit, then promptly sticks its Punisher cannon in the Hellbrute's base, opens up a hole all the way through its back.
Wow.
And I'm like, where are the traitors, brother? They are everywhere. And then you follow this Dreadnought around for the next 5 minutes while it just totally fucks everybody up.
Just rips everything apart. That's mad.
Talk about MVP.
Now my nephew Dylan plays as well.
Yeah.
He's he was indoctrinated into Warhammer at a very young age. Coming out, babysit by me, and then having Scott come over, and our friend Rob as well. And then we just have like weekends where we put stuff together. We have made some crazy beasts.
Yeah.
Kit bash, yeah. Because at a certain point, like, don't get me wrong, I love playing the game still, but at a certain point, I just kind of lost the whole playing the game, more like kit bashing our own.
Yeah, the kit bashing and model building is now the big draw.
It's now the big draw for me, definitely, and yeah, for both of us. But we made a 3-headed Helldrake, the Hydrake. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
I wrote up some rules for that too.
And that won the contest when they had one of the designers come out from GW.
Yeah. And
to judge the contest.
Oh, that's right. I gave. Yeah, you put it in the contest there.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the kit bashes we've done as well for. I saw the art for it for the Scorpion,
mm-hmm.
and I made that, and it was hectic, but like, some of the knights, Chaos Knights, and that
And your Tower of Skulls.
My Tower of Skulls.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes. Yeah. That was just the tower.
Done some pretty crazy things.
We have done some pretty crazy things. You still got your Sword of Sanguinus as well.
Yeah.
Which is like a Baneblade with like weapons upon weapons upon weapons.
Mm-hmm.
upon weapons.
It will hold the line.
It will. It is the
It's a
line.
Beyblade with the main Beyblade cannon, and then 3 additional turrets across the back,
Yeah,
and more weapons on the side, and some more weapons on the top,
and yeah,
and some more weapons on the front.
and I got a Beyblade and just like orked it up. I'm like mobile platforms with tank treads.
Yeah.
Shit, tank cannons that didn't work. Yeah, a hectic. So like, Warhammer is a Warhammer 40,000 especially is something that's ingrained and very dear to us. So to see that they've done really well at this Space Marine game.
Yeah.
Is,
Don't get me wrong, it's not without its faults.
oh,
But
but it's not like Star Wars Outlaws.
no, it's the gameplay's excellent. They need to add a few more PvP maps in because it gets a little bit old.
I'm sure that'll be a DLC down the
Oh
line.
no,
somewhere.
100%.
Yeah.
And they're bringing new classes, new weapons. They've already brought out a roadmap, so it's going to head in the right direction. It's going to be
It's gonna
playing
be
for
so good.
quite some time.
and we will show you like footage and stuff from the VR experience we do at zero latency. It's I'm looking forward to that too.
Yeah, no, very much.
Because like I literally, and we've tried to make our own armor, and now that I've got the 3D printers, we are on the right track to do so, which will be a project down the line somewhere somehow, because
One of those projects.
one of those projects. Listen, we got the Pepakura files, worked it all out, mapped it all out, cut it all out on the phone. That's how Dylan got his Space Marine costume.
Yeah.
It was bits, and it just got to a point where we're like, we are going to have to put so much more money into this, and at the time we did not have the money.
It was not a cheap exercise.
No, and that was doing it with foam,
Yeah.
just foam mats. So it's something we've
Good.
always.
We're in a position now where we can go back and revisit that.
Yeah, exactly. With different mediums.
Mm.
Different mediums, and yeah, it's kind of like the minute, and I don't think I've 3D printed stuff for the gaming tables, and some proxy models and stuff like that. Don't come off of me. Proxies. They look similar, but proxies. But yeah, like to have the helmet is just and with this quality, there's not much more I can say really, except for
Yeah.
Well, it looks better than the ones that you've had before.
whoa. Wow. It's just because we've been able to get a better quality of printer. Definitely. So yeah, that concludes that bit, Space Marine. So yeah, we will have more next week. Anything else anybody has? Now, the last time we were here, we had what? Had you watched Twisters?
No.
No. Have you watched Twisters?
No. There.
Alright, I wanted to talk a little bit
Yeah,
about some
go.
new. Actually, what have you watched, show wise? Okay,
Not much. I haven't been.
I know it's hard work, Lord Hagen.
Most of the stuff I've been watching too is old stuff that have gone back, and
Yeah,
people have pointed out stuff that I've missed, and I've gone back and I've checked it out. So I've watched C with Jason Momoa.
yeah.
Virus wipes out all but 2 million people on the planet. The ones that survive are left blind, and it's about humanity adapting. And then people with vision are born, and they're treated like witches. And yeah, it's a really good show. Really got into that. Watched Van Helsing.
With Hugh Jackman.
No.
Oh, the TV show.
TV show. That's that was pretty cool. It's a bit of a slow burn, but once it got going.
Oh wait, the anime.
No. It's an actual live action.
Oh, actually, I started watching Bad Monkey. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
With Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, well, it's pretty much a crime comedy
Oh, okay.
series.
Sweet.
The series, yeah.
I'm down for that.
Detective buddy show. Monkey being one of the buddies.
I'm not saying anything.
Listen, look, to be honest, I've watched Marvel's Hit Monkey.
Yeah.
Season 2 came out. I'm not mad. It's good.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's everything I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
So
I've seen the first season. I haven't seen the second yet.
well, I haven't been able to bring myself to. Well,
Wait, before you go, what was the Deadpool and Wolverine? How did that go?
oh, did you not watch the video we made?
What video?
Wow! Wow!
Okay.
I'm out of the loop.
Now we phase her out. Phase her out.
And this is where you do the swipe. Mute her mic.
Yeah, no, we went and saw Deadpool Wolverine. I have seen it 3 times now, and it has held up tremendously.
Yeah.
And it ticks all the boxes, everything. It was so. You know what? Go and watch our video where Scott and I just ramble about Deadpool and Wolverine for a good 20 odd minutes, 30 odd minutes.
Probably like 30, yeah.
Yeah.
You're still in uniform, like costume? No?
No, we did not wear our costumes to the review.
Not for the. We watched it when we went and saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were suited up hard. To be honest, I actually think we take that one step further, because then we can print off the helmets
yeah.
and wear them to a convention
Were you the
and
only
do it like
ones?
B-boy style.
Were
Yeah.
you the only ones in costume, or did
Yeah.
everyone else
Yeah.
rock up?
Yeah.
Yes, we were. There were people with Deadpool like shirts or Wolverine shirts and stuff like that on, but we were there in full garb.
Yeah.
And what was the crowd like with that?
Oh, people wanted photo. There was many people who thought that Event Cinemas had paid us to stand
Yeah.
there.
Do you guys work for the cinema? Are you here to promote the movie?
No, man, we're
No,
just
man,
fans.
we're just freaks. It's all good.
So many, you could see so many dudes rolling in with their girlfriends, just be like,
Yeah.
yeah, and then like kids with the dads. There was like, yeah, we had. Look, it's an R-rated movie, so you couldn't go in unaccompanied. So we had to. There's a couple of kids that bought their tickets online. I was 16, but like didn't have ID, and so we just just come in with us. It's fine. Yep, they're with us.
The
It's all right.
surrogates.
Yeah.
Again, we became magnets for it, which is good. But yeah, no, Deadpool Wolverine was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I saw Twisters. Again, Twisters is a really good movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
Just missed that one thing.
The only thing I feel, and that takes nothing away from the actor who played the mother, because I know her. She's been in heaps of stuff. I do like her. But I just feel that the mother should have been Helen Hunt. Helen Hunt.
It would have worked.
It would
so much better.
It would have just worked it so much better.
Yeah.
And then like the dad dying young. Bill Paxton. May you rest in peace. But yeah, it would have. I think that would have just hit that.
There would have been the cherry, man.
That would yes.
Yeah.
That would have been the cherry on a Sunday.
Yeah.
On the Sunday, which was just delicious to watch. But that take nothing away from the movie.
No.
Take nothing away from the movie. Now you saw Borderlands at the movies,
I unfortunately did, yep.
and I saw Borderlands.
Not good.
Look, if it was a movie not promoted as a movie from Borderlands the game,
Yeah.
I think it would have done a lot better.
It would have done a little better. But
it missed the mark on a lot of things.
As somebody who has literally thousands of hours in all the Borderlands games, I am a big big Borderlands fan, and I was like, okay, cool. This is like playing the pre-sequel before it was patched. Have you fuckers ever seen Borderlands at all? None of the stuff. They ignored all the lore in the game. They ignored freaking, like, the game is about different guns. They showed, what, 2 guns?
2 or 3.
Like,
2 or 3.
the character development was, yeah, it was just bad. And, yeah, it was literally like, oh shit. Yeah, the writing was just, yeah.
Look, there's a lot. To be honest, there's a lot of missed potential.
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of missed potential with Kate Blanchett's character. She didn't have to narrate the whole story, and that's the thing. Like, there was too much. Because I was even talking to my dad because he watched it, and there was just like, you could see what was going on. There was no need to talk over the top and narrate it.
Yeah.
Which could have opened up to some different things, but I didn't buy. And I'll be honest, I don't know whether it's just because I've seen him in so many comedies, or I didn't buy Kevin Hart as the soldier.
No, Roland was very poor casting. You should not have played Roland. Like,
Yeah.
again, they wanted comic relief, but it did nothing for the character. Like, who was his character?
Yeah.
There was nothing. Oh yeah, I'm here to rescue you. Okay, cool. Let's walk around. Like, there was no character development for Roland at all.
No.
Not that they would have gotten it right, but
Just
they just took bits and pieces. Like, they threw characters in that were from like years down the track in different games, and they brought them forward. Like, it was just like, it made no sense in any of the timelines. They twisted the law ridiculously. Like, opened the vault. Oh, I have cubes. I have powerful cubes. Can't you feel the power of my cube? Look at all my cubes of power. Like, you open the vault, there's supposed to be a big monster trying to chew your face off. Powerful cubes. Look at my cubes. Are your cubes powerful? Mine are. Like, okay, Atlas, no worries, man.
Yeah. Bring back Handsome Jack.
Yeah, please, for God's sake. Oh my God. That would have been so much better.
That would have been so much better.
Look, it could have been done a lot better.
There was potential there. Look, and again, it wasn't all bad, but it was just like, it was a fairly predictable and
it was just
lazy.
Yeah, like you said, if it didn't have the name Borderlands on it, and it was just some generic
if they had
story,
if they had called that Lady Firehawk, I would have bought it as a sci-fi.
Yeah, you know,
it would have been a good sci-fi.
Yeah.
Do you remember that movie, the D&D movie?
Yes.
Is that?
Thieves.
Yeah. Is that like? Would you compare that?
Nah, that was actually done.
That was actually like okay,
fairly well.
Yeah.
That was executed
again.
well.
I played D&D, and I was not disappointed in that movie.
Yes.
Like, D&D is pretty much whatever the hell you make it, you know. So any story goes. So they can make up whatever story they do. They work within the lore of the thing. They didn't invent new powers and new freaking gods and all this sort of crap. They stuck within the lore of the game.
And they had
it was
purpose.
good. And they had, like, even the casting was relatively decent.
Yeah.
You know?
Chris Pine.
Yeah.
Hugh Grant.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm a naughty bad man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, it was good.
Yeah.
So,
but no, the casting in Borderlands,
no.
I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Like, I like Jamie Lee Curtis. Don't get me wrong, but
I just
as Tannis, it made no sense to cast her.
Jack Black as Claptrap.
Jack Black seems to be cast in a lot of things.
I would have done.
My name is Steve. Oh my God, my eyes are bleeding. You seen the Minecraft movie trailer?
Yeah.
So yeah, Jack Black plays Steve, the main character in Minecraft.
Jason Momoa was in that too.
Again, I
reserve judgment till I see it.
But I have not got my hopes up. I tell you.
No. And look, I don't know. I don't know if it's just one of those. Just become a little bit disillusioned. Rings of Power.
Yeah, it's happened a lot lately. It really has.
And it's not even. I follow a lot of we follow a lot of the guys who are talking about all this stuff, and their points are valid. Points are valid. I'll say that much. You know, was everything they say? No. Like, let's go back to that hated show, The Acolyte. There were some cool themes, but again, a lot of missed marks and lazy storytelling.
I think they also missed the point of the whole fandom as well.
Oh, of course.
No.
The theory behind it, because, you know, if you look at the way George Lucas, you know, sets out what the dark side and the light side is.
Yeah, that's right.
If you don't understand that, then you don't really understand.
Yeah. And then again, they're screwing with the law, and that's the fastest way to piss off your fandom.
That's it.
I don't understand why writers have to abandon what's there.
I'm sure people have heard me say this before. I don't mind inclusivity.
Oh, I don't mind
all the rest of it, but write a new story.
I mean, you look at House of... look, I'll be honest, like, you get all that in House of the Dragon. And that is a great show.
Yeah.
A great show. Written, perfectly timed. It's got fucking dragons. What else do you want?
Yeah.
But that has everything that all these other shows have. But it's the one show that's not getting...
screwing with
because
established
law.
law.
And it's just, they're telling the story. And that's what you need, to tell the story.
Yeah.
I'm interested. Actually, I'm going to look that up right now that you brought it up. Is it called the Disney Dragon?
I have no idea what it is, but they're replacing Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, right. Let's have a look, because I'm interested to see.
I remember an interview with the guy that played the Sith Lord in Acolyte.
Yes.
He's going to make it his life's mission.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Season 2 is made.
I saw that. And you know what? Good on him.
Yeah.
I hope he does. But I think, you know what? He needs a standalone.
That I'd watch.
He just needs a standalone as him fucking shit up through the galaxy.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes. Yeah, that's what I think. That's my... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, he comes across things, and light side, dark side, whatever, just gets him in, gets him going. Why won't this load for me? Work faster. But yeah, so we've got some things happening in the works, and I look back at Disney. Oh, here. Oh no, what's the name of the Disney Dragon? No. Are you sure they want to do it as a...
Yeah, they're replacing. They will.
Okay. Disney Dragon. Disney Dragon mascot. Figment.
Yeah,
the mascot of imagination. Oh, a small purple dragon. So they're going to change. Okay.
Kind of looks like Spyro, just saying.
Kind of. Kind of. Just look, and I'm just putting this out there. Changing from a mouse to a predatory creature. Such as a dragon. But anyway, kids, I think that's all we've got in the pipes for this week. Hit us up next week. Please watch, like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you think. What can we do better? Is there a topic you'd like us to cover as nerds? Because we are nerds for something. So everything and anything is on the cards. And remember, kids, we're all nerds for something. See you later.
bit more. A little bit more. Yeah, that should be cool.
Okay. Done. You can wear a helmet if you like. I got Magneto.
Your head's bigger than mine, just saying.
Actually,